So recently, Riot released a new champion teaser for Taliyah called The Bird and the Branch. And it's a story that basically described a little bit about the new champion's background and how she's got her earth-bending power. But the problem is that the story is 7 chapters long. And you know what? No one wants to read that shit. So I'm here to tell you a TLDR version of the story. The story begins with a girl called Taliyah. Growing up in the land of Shurima, Taliyah was no different than any other kids in her tribe, except she could control stones. And eventually one day, a Noxian captain found out about the power she had and took her away from her family to train her power. And Taliyah was like, you know what, no big deal, right? They won't force me to do anything terrible, right? Then the next day, they took Taliyah in front of a village and told her to bury it. And of course, Taliyah refused because she knew it was not the right thing to do. And that got the captain angry. And he was like,
if you're not gonna use your power, then we'll kill you.
So he decided to sink Taliyah to the bottom of the sea. The end. Just kidding, of course, Taliyah magically escaped onto a nearby beach and spent 4 days wandering up the snow mountains of Ionia trying to run away from the soldiers. And by the time she's sure that they've lost her, she realized that she's in the middle of nowhere with no water, no food, and no idea where she's going. In other words, she's screwed. She tried to catch a rat to eat with her slingshot and failed. But just when she's like, well, I'm fucked, she saw a black-haired man meditating near a temple. And you know, woohoo, there's people, I'm not dying today. Then she tripped on a rock. The small rock she tripped on started rolling into a snowball, and the snowball rolled into an even bigger snowball, and eventually she found the entire mountain of snow collapsing on her. Taliyah used her power to build a stone wall that protected her, but the man on the other hand was buried alive.